In the past few years, or out of the 20 years, as I started to develop myself for personal impact and to be able to impact others, I started to realize a trend. I realized that this was even way before social media, but how with the people I engage. And it was both my internal people, that could be team members, people around me, versus external people, whether it's friends or so on. And I used to always think that numbers mattered when it came to impact in terms of numbers. So you would find a lot of people who are inspired by you, a lot of people who may follow you, a lot of people who may find you where you are and want to be with you. But I realized during a certain season of my life, there was what I call a chosen few, be it in different spaces, that latched on to me. And then when they did that, it was at a time when I had a lot to give in terms of inherent value, but I didn't have a lot to give in terms of what I had in my hand. But those people stayed and hung around that. Over time, I began to assess it when it came to the other forms of engagement. And I realized a key message. And the message is that there are people in your life who see you. And they see you because they decide to follow you. They generate interest in you because they just want to see and know what you're doing at whatever given time. So that follower or that friend is around you because they just want to know what you're up to. They just have a basic interest in what you have. But then there are people in your life that know you. So the person who sees you is different from the person who knows you. That person knows you and wants to get more because they believe in you. To get somebody to believe in you doesn't take multiple times. I'm not saying to get someone to trust you. To get somebody to believe in you and what you have just takes a very short time. It could be a chance meeting and the person becomes a believer. I've come to realize that there are a lot of seers around us in our daily life, in our life, love, labor. There are a lot of seers, but very few knowers. Our ability to be able to discern and find our knowers would be a way to find our believers. The believers are those who believe in anything and everything, and they are usually committed to you for life. And usually, they actually are the base of your personal impact or personal brand. Seers are good. They give you the numbers. But believers are those who will give you not just numbers, but stay with you and then tell others about you. I've come to realize that seers matter, but believers matter more. In my experience in life relationships, in love relationships, and in labor, that's work and business, it has always been consistent. There are people who see just to keep a tab on you, to find out what you're doing. And there are people who go past seeing to knowing because they believe what you're doing. Hold your believers close. Keep your seers intact, but your believers the most closest to you.